Hello everyone, it's Travis the Trader again. This is the third part of my trading account activity. Moving right along, we've got GM, General Motors. This is a naked put at 45, and this hasn't been working for me either. After putting it on, I am still, 43 put, stocks at 41.17. Puts are slightly in the money. Keep my eyes and ears peeled for it, but I'm long on GM. Google, G-O-O-G-L. This is a naked put at 160. This was originally an earnings trade, and hasn't been working that great. The puts are still out of the money, but again, I need an uptick, and Google most likely is positively correlated to the NASDAQ, and we're not seeing the NASDAQ moving up here. So. But that's a problem child traders. INTC, you want to talk about stock that just got hammered today after its earnings was Intel. INTC, I've got a covered call at 23. I took off my original covered calls, have it put on another one at 23. This stock just cannot see sunshine. It's suspending its dividends. It's cutting, I think, 10-15% of its workforce, having a lot of issues. My feeling is I'm going to keep it on. I'll keep putting on covered calls, continuing to reduce my cost basis, and we'll see where it goes. IWM, here's another one. Here's an index that trades like a meme stock, someone I heard speak about today. IWM is the Russell 2000 ETF. I've got a 210, 235 strangle, 142 credit. At this point, I'm not touching it. I like to try to get a couple more days of theta. I may have to roll it, may have to recenter my strike prices. As you can see, I've been in this thing for a really, really long time, and most likely I'm going to end up being in it for quite some time. And the reason why I'm able to do that is because I kept this trade small. I kept it to one contract. But again, I'd like it for it to just stay within a range, pick up some theta, pick up some daily theta, and then just move onward and upward. JD, which also hasn't had an uptick in a while and has earnings in the next 2 weeks, as a 30 naked put. Again, for those of you who are seeking exposure specifically to China, this is an ADR that's traded in the U.S. and need an uptick. Naked put doesn't get any more bullish than that. JP Morgan, JPM, I've got a 195, 250 strangle. JP Morgan has had earnings, so I'm not really concerned about earnings or anything like that. It's trading within a range. And again, I'm down today. Stock just took a hit, and as you can see, the IV rank on this thing is a 90. That's really a big volatility move. LUV is a covered call, 2 covered calls. Got 200 shares, 2 covered calls. Need an uptick here too. Between UAL and Delta, LUV is kind of in the same boat where the airline industry has just not had any sort of consistent uptick, consistent upward movement. So we'll keep our eyes and ears peeled on that. And then we have LVS, Las Vegas Sands. Had it for earnings, really didn't do a whole lot, still really isn't doing a whole lot, especially in this kind of a market. You know, who knows where it's going to go, but my puts are in the money. It's a 45 put. I'll continue to roll it, or if it does happen that I get assigned, I will start selling covered calls. And last but not least, on my third video here, ORCL, that's Oracle. I have a naked put, a 125 naked put, was doing quite well, and then of course the NASDAQ took a massive hit, and this stock is just not working. I've got earnings about 6 weeks, a little less than 6 weeks, excuse me, about 5 weeks maybe, give or take. I'm hoping to take it off, but again, I need this thing to move upward because it is a naked put, and that is a bullish strategy. For those of you who did find value, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and look forward to seeing everyone at my next